In the summer of 480 BCE, one of history's most famous last stands took place, the Battle of Thermopylae. This battle saw a small Greek force led by Spartan King Leonidas confront the enormous Persian army under King Xerxes. While often portrayed as a tale of bravery, what truly happened at Thermopylae is more complex. In this documentary, we explore the real events separating fact from fiction. Setting the stage. To understand the Battle of Thermopylae, we must first look at the conflict between Greece and Persia. In 490 BCE, King Darius I of Persia attempted to expand westward, leading to the invasion of Greece and the famous Battle of Marathon, where the outnumbered Greeks emerged victorious. Persia's desire for revenge, however, remained. In 480 BCE, Darius' son, Xerxes I, renewed the campaign with a massive army, aiming to conquer Greece. Estimates of Xerxes' forces range from 100,000 to 300,000 men, vastly outnumbering the Greeks. However, Greece's geography posed a challenge, and the narrow mountain passes, like Thermopylae, provide an ideal defensive position. Known as the Hot Gates, Thermopylae, only 50 feet wide at its narrowest, was the perfect choke point for a smaller Greek force to resist the Persian army. The Greek coalition. To defend against the Persian invasion, the typically divided Greek city-states formed a fragile alliance. Leading this defense was Spartan King Leonidas, who commanded 300 Spartans and approximately 7,000 warriors from various city-states, including Thespians, Thebans, and Phocians. The Spartans, known for their discipline and military prowess, were elite soldiers trained from childhood. Leonidas and his 300 were chosen not only for their combat skills, but also because they were all fathers, ensuring their legacy would live on if they perished. The Greek plan was simple: hold the Persians at Thermopylae for as long as possible, while the Athenian navy blocked the Persian fleet at the nearby Straits of Artemisium. This would buy time for a larger Greek defense to organize. The battle begins. In August 480 BCE, the Persian army arrived at Thermopylae. Confident in his overwhelming numbers, Xerxes demanded the Greeks surrender. According to legend, Leonidas defiantly responded with "Molon Lab," "Come and take them," referring to their weapons. For 2 days, wave after wave of Persian soldiers attempted to break through the Greek defenses. The Greeks, utilizing the narrow pass to their advantage, held their ground. Their discipline, heavy armor, and the phalanx formation allowed them to repel the lightly armored Persian infantry. Frustrated, Xerxes sent in his elite unit, the Immortals, but even they failed to dislodge the Greeks. As the battle continued, Xerxes' supply lines grew strained, and his enormous army was held back by the much smaller Greek force. The betrayal. On the third day, a Greek named Ephialtes betrayed his country by revealing to Xerxes a hidden mountain path that bypassed the narrow pass. This route would allow the Persians to surround the Greeks and attack them from both sides. Recognizing the gravity of the situation, Leonidas ordered most of the Greek forces to retreat, leaving behind a small rearguard to delay the Persians and allow the rest of the army to escape. Leonidas and his 300 Spartans, along with 700 Thespians who chose to stay, made a final stand. They fought to the last man, sacrificing themselves in a desperate attempt to hold off the Persians. The aftermath. Although the Persians won the Battle of Thermopylae, the Greeks' sacrifice was not in vain. The heroic last stand of Leonidas and his men became a rallying cry for the Greek city-states. In the weeks following Thermopylae, the Greek navy achieved a decisive victory over the Persian fleet at the Battle of Salamis. In 479 BCE, the Greeks won a final victory over the Persian land forces at the Battle of Plataea. While the Persians may have won at Thermopylae, the Greek resistance inspired unity and determination that ultimately led to the defeat of the Persian invasion. The legacy. The legend of Thermopylae has been passed down through the centuries, often embellished and romanticized. The image of 300 Spartans standing against the might of Persia has captured the imagination of countless generations. But beyond the myth, Thermopylae offers valuable lessons in strategy, leadership, and the resilience of the human spirit. Today, we remember not just the battle itself, but what it represents, the idea that sometimes the fight itself, regardless of the outcome, can be more important. Thermopylae may have been a tactical defeat, but it was a strategic and moral victory for Greece. Its legacy endures to this day. The Battle of Thermopylae reminds us of the timeless qualities of bravery, loyalty, and sacrifice. More than just a story of war, it is a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit in the face of overwhelming odds.